What's up? Welcome to the Wolf Den. Creator's note: I don't own the intellectual property behind Pirates of the Caribbean. That's copyrighted by Disney. And I don't never came up with the original idea for the Flying Dutchman and Davy Jones. This is just my spin on it that I feel is a little more interesting. Bearing that in mind, please note that this story does contain violence and scenes of combat. There will be some deaths in the background, so if that's not your bag, then I suggest you stop watching immediately. For those of you who are still here, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Thanks. Captain, ship to port. There aren't flying colors, Captain. Aye, Captain. Out of port! Signaler, report to the main deck. Rather strange to be running into a ship this far out, Captain. Especially with weather this bad. I've got a bad feeling in my bones, if you don't mind me saying so, Captain. Aye, Captain. Let's just hope that storm don't bear down on us. Captain, that ship's heading straight for us. The storm's coming right behind it. Wait, Captain, do you recognize that ship? Wait, you're not telling me that's... Oh God. Turn her about! Turn her about! It's the Flying Dutchman! He's right on us, Captain. Orders? Aye, Captain. All hands! Battle stations! Man the guns and prepare for boarding! Captain, if that's really the Flying Dutchman, no amount of cannon fire is going to stop us. It's going to stop that thing from taking us over. What should we do if it overtakes us? Our cargo. That's a fortune down there. We can't just abandon it. It's not worth the lives of the crew. I should beg to differ on that one, Captain. There are king's ransoms that are cheaper than that. It's your ship, Captain. I spoke out of turn. I beg your pardon. Aye, Captain. All hands. Should the Dutchman decide to overtake us and board us, ready the powder magazine. They're not taking this cargo, but over our dead bodies. Understood? Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Good. All right. Man the guns. Ready the mast breakers. They may help us. On the captain's signal. Captain, she's luffing up on our port side. Steady. Steady. Now, fire all! Captain. All this cannon fire isn't doing nothing to the Dutchman. She's not stopping. Incoming! Grapnels! Grapnels! All hands, pistols and cutlasses, prepare for boarding! Here they come! Captain, we've successfully taken the ship. 3 of them were trying to set a trap in the powder magazine, we think. They had a trail of gunpowder ready and everything, but we were able to stop them from detonating it. 5 survivors, Captain. The rest have moved on. Do you fear death? Do you fear that dark abyss? All your deeds laid bare, all your sins punished. I can offer you an escape. Join my crew and postpone the judgment 100 years before the mast. Sail in the seas, endless adventures. Will ye serve? No, don't listen to him. Seems we have a dissonance here, boys. Tell me, son, what do you really know of me? I know you're a monster. You kidnap and you Shanghai sailors, force them to join your crew. Well now, you've heard some very black and white tales of me. I can assure you though, sailor, I do not force anything on anybody. I simply give them a choice. They can join my crew and live, or, well, this ship is actually in very fine condition. But I can't say it can be crewed with only 5 men. Even with an intrepid captain such as this. Like way I see it, you won't make it very far before hunger and starvation take the lot of you. I'm simply offering my help. Unless you'd rather brave the seas alone. I'll take my chances, sir. I'd rather that than join your crew of blackguards. That's your choice, sailor. And I'm a reasonable man. I can respect that. Captain, does the ship have a lifeboat? Oh, come now, Captain. You needn't be so timid. Ah, yes, your crew. Well, we didn't exactly come in with our weapons drawn. We just defended ourselves. Your crew had their swords and guns out first. No, now, I have proof. I have ordered my men to never fire a shot unless they are shot at first. You notice that your ship is still standing, even though we have twice the amount of guns you do. That's on purpose. We only took out the cannon emplacements. If we had wanted to sink your ship, we wouldn't have taken out the guns first. We would have gone straight for the hull. The keel just below the waterline. We've had centuries of practice sinking ships, eh, boys? Yeah, see? We're good at this. We're some of the best pirates in these waters. The Nightshade Queen will stop you. Excuse me? The Nightshade Queen. Once she hears of this, you'll never escape her. The Nightshade Queen. The Nightshade Queen and I have an agreement. She keeps her armada out in my waters, and I don't prey on her ships. And seeing as you're not flying the Queen's colours, well, I'm afraid your little argument holds no water. Ah, come on, not even me on crew. That was good. Sorry, Captain, but no. No, it wasn't good. I'll try it again after I've got a few drinks in you. Then maybe you'll laugh. Philistines. Anyway, back to my original question. Does this ship have a lifeboat, Captain? There, see? Was that so hard? Find the lifeboat and lower it. Aye, Captain. You, with me. Let's find that lifeboat. There. Now, while my men are doing that, does anyone share this fine sailor's sentiments? Would you rather brave the seas alone in a lifeboat with a few supplies to help see you back to shore? Oh, almost all of you. All right then, but before you go, well, I need to have a word with your captain. Now, rest assured, they haven't made their decision yet, so none of you are going to be leaving without your captain. I'll just take them below, and we'll have a word. When our conversation's finished, they can come up with their decision and either be on their way or come with me and my crew. Sound fair? I hear no objections. That means yes. Good. Captain, right this way, please. Boys, keep an eye on them. Anyone have any hidden weapons? You know what to do. I say. Keep an eye on them, boys. Let's go find that boat. Now, Captain, when I first set up a claim to these waters, I felt that I had to set up some assurances for the people under my protection. Yes, you see, I'm not just a pirate. Tend to think of myself as a maritime soldier of fortune. But I'm also a symbol to some of these coastal peoples. You see, there's a force on these waters, a very dark force. And it's been hopping between countries for a while. And they've been capturing a very strange cargo and taking it with them to points unknown. A cargo that I seek to return to its rightful place. I'm talking about slaves, Captain. And, well, I have reason to believe that you have in your possession a map. A map that can lead me to the nerve center for these slaving operations. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? And a word of warning, Captain. Just because you and me are alone down here doesn't mean I'm defenseless. I've got my own natural way of protecting myself. So don't even dare lie to me. I will know if you're pulling my leg. Well, you say you don't know. That would mean that someone in your crew has not been truthful. I'm gonna have to interrogate them then. Looks like you won't be leaving just yet. But don't worry. I think we can clear you of suspicion relatively easily. All it'll take is just a little searching around. See, you may not have the map, but who do you know who would? Someone who's been missing from your crew, who hasn't really been taking part in any events since the last time you made part. Oh, you know of such a person? Well, then take me to their quarters. No, I won't hurt you. I mean, you've already said you're helping me. You gave me all I needed to know. So lead the way, Captain. It's your ship after all. Oof, your first mate's quarters. Something doesn't smell right here. Now, let's see. If I were a map, where would that painting? When did it come into your crew's possession? Your first mate brought it on the ship last night. Oh, you haven't been sailing very long then, have you? Interesting. Well, I have to compliment you on your choice of ship then. If it hadn't been for us taking you by surprise and coming into the wind against you, or at least against the wind, you probably would have outrun us. But with the wind on my ship's side, there is no ship in the seas that can outrun the Dutchman. Now, the painting. You mind bringing it down here for me, Captain? Thank you. Now stand back. Now let's see what's... Aha! Painted on the woods. Smart. Well, sort of. It can't be destroyed by water, not easily, but it's still relatively difficult to hide. The canvas stretched over it was a nice touch, but a painting like that has no business being in the first mate's quarters. I've never seen a first mate make that much money. Not that I pay Potts badly. Potts? Oh, yes, he's the gentleman with the teeth. Me first mate. The Aussie, yeah. Yeah, him. Oh, yes, he's from Oz. You know, the land down under. Yeah. Yes, that's the place. Well, now that we've found your map, it seems we'll have to find your first mate and ask him where he got it from. Now, don't worry about yourself, Captain. You've already said that you're not involved in this, and I tend to happen to believe you. Let's just say I have a good way to sniff out lies. Now, as I said, I'm not going to harm you. I'm not even going to... As a matter of fact, I wasn't even planning on sinking your ship. The lifeboat thing was just a threat, honestly. But your first mate, well, he'll have to come with us. Yes, No. No, I'm not going to be kind to him. Slavery is something I do not approve of. I despise it, in fact. But for years, I was unable to do anything about it. Until recent times when I found the Dutchman and I became its captain. Then I decided I was going to be a pirate that was different from the others. So, here I am. Ready, willing, and able to do what I can to end the scourge of slavery in these seas. And it starts by following this map, finding any information I can, and disrupting their supply chain. Those people didn't ask for what's been done to them, and I intend to free them. Now, back up to the deck, I believe. It's time to talk to your crew. Wait, you hear that? Come on, move! Potts, what? Ah, Christ. Potts, what happened here? It was the first mate, sir. He had a tar bomb on him. He blinded us all, killed the rest of the crew, and jumped overboard. Took the lifeboat. We'll quickly catch him in the Dutchman. No, we can't. Why? He used some sort of magic charm. He's got the wind's power in him, sir. We'll never be able to catch him, not at the rate he's going. Well, at least he forgot the map. Right, sir? He forgot the map? He did. I've got it right here. Problem is, if he was able to get away, he's probably got some way to contact his superiors. Meaning, they'll know we're coming. Let him know. The Flying Dutchman can take on anything they've got. True. I mean, this ship was easy, considering he had to know we were going to follow. Oh. Well, that makes the situation even worse then, doesn't it? Sir? Think about it, Potts. This man endangered his whole crew. Dozens of men killed. For what? Just so he could try to hide the fact that he was helping slavers? No. I can't abide by that. Can you? Not one bit, sir. We'll find him. But what about the captain and his crew? Their crew. Sorry, Captain. You know what? My offer still stands, Captain. You could come and sail on the Dutchman with us. I mean, yes, I am searching for the slavers' hideout, but there's another quarry I've been hunting. And once I've caught that quarry, I plan to let all my crew go. Go on their merry way. I didn't know how long it will take, but I feel a captain like you, someone who's clearly well travelled, who has a kind heart, could make a great addition to my crew. Same for your sailors. Sorry, Captain, but I wouldn't feel comfortable sailing with Davy Jones. With him. Come on, sailor, say me. You can say my name. I'm not a demon. Fine. I'll try not to be too offended. We all feel the same, Captain. We just prefer to go back to land. And you, Captain, what's your decision? There. Welcome to the crew, Captain. Captain. But how could you? Slavers. You always were braver than the rest of us, Captain. We wish you good luck, wherever your travels take you. And you, sir, I, sailor, protect our captain, please. They're young, to say the least. I noticed. But if they're this young and already captain, that must mean they're a fine leader. I can use that in my crew. Bring our captain home safely, please. You have my word, sailor. Now, I believe we still have a lifeboat that we took from the last ship we raided. You can use that to get back to land. A day's rowing to the south should get you to the southern continent. From there, you should be able to barge your passage back to the Nightshade Queen's domain. Sound fair? Yes, sir. Good. Then bon voyage. May the wind carry you home safely, and may your families rejoice upon your return. Boys, Right this way, gentlemen, if you don't mind. As for you, Captain, welcome to the crew of the Flying Dutchman. I'm sure there will be many, many great adventures in store for us. And if you ask me, I've got a feeling in me bones. There's a good wind blowing. Now, let's go. Now, I have a rendezvous beyond my horizon. Off we go, mates. Well, that's it for the first episode of this new series, Voyage of the Flying Dutchman. Honestly, this is going to be a different take on Davy Jones than what's in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Obviously, Jones is a good deal kinder than he was in that show, but I love the idea of Jones being like a shepherd of the dead and a protector, basically, except for the fact that he was apparently sleeping on the job. So I decided I was going to do a different spin on it. And yes, this will contain themes of slavery, and there will be violence associated with it. Nothing explicit, but there will be hints. So viewer discretion is advised with this series. And just so you know, if there are any slaver characters like that first mate guy, he's going to get his. Last thing I want to say is that while I do mention the Nightshade Queen, love her work, by the way, she's an amazing artist, it's not canon to any of her series, so don't take any connection with her. Take any connection with her as a grain of salt. This is purely fan content. Like I said, go check out Nightshade Queen's art. She's amazing. Her art and her videos are perfect. So give her a like, comment, subscribe on any videos you like. Give this a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Keep howling, Wolfpack. Take care.